right, thanks for joining me, brothers and sisters. A little bone broth. Yes, yes, indeed, the turmeric, pepper, cayenne pepper, ginger mix in the bone broth. Why? Well, I'm always drinking that. As you know, I try to drink a cup a day. It's good for your joints. It's good for your digestive system. And it is also the way that I like to break a fast. But not only am I breaking a fast with the bone broth, I have a big giant salad here with some kale and cabbage and some cherry tomatoes, a little bit of cheese, some nuts, and what else? Oh yes, I cut up a couple of pieces of turkey breast in there too, a little bit of protein content. I'll probably complement that with a yogurt in maybe a half hour, and that'll be the meal that I break my fast with. So then later this afternoon, I'll have a dinner, which will be a little more substantial amount of protein, and that'll be my second meal for the day. But the reason you guys are joining me today, and I'm fucking dying to destroy that salad, so I'm gonna sip this like a motherfucker. But I'm gonna give you some superfoods, some foods that are super to break your fast with. Now, one of the things that I sip on during the course of my fast that does not elicit any caloric response, doesn't spike my insulin level, is a little bit of apple cider vinegar mixed with lemon juice and water. The other thing I do is I sip on pickle juice because of the salt, and it tastes good. As well, every now and then, as crazy as it seems, I will have a teaspoon of mustard. There's no calories associated with that, so I'm not going to elicit a caloric response, spike my insulin, thereby breaking my fast. Now this is really good, and this is sort of like along the lines of apple cider vinegar, because they do suggest that you can throw a couple of tablespoons into a glass of water shortly before you break your fast, and that sort of gets your digestive enzymes and your stomach and your gut biome ready to suck up that important nutrients that you're going to be putting in your body very shortly. Now, those of you that are doing 16/8 or 18/6 or 20/4s, those are really short-term fasting. That's more along the lines of a time-restricted eating regimen, and that's okay because that's what I pretty much follow. When you go past 24 hours and go into several days, that is in essence a true fast. Spicy like a meatball. All right. Woo! I love that stuff. So again, with the apple cider vinegar, that's going to balance your pH levels. That's going to kill off any bad gut biomes you got going on, and it actually helps stabilize your blood sugars. So that is the reason you want to get a little bit of apple cider vinegar into you before you break your fast or while you're on a fast. Something else that I like to utilize is bone broth, as you well know. So the reason I like the bone broth is obviously because it's rich in collagen. There is a protein source in it. It's rich in glycine, as well as, of course, it's low in carbs. And it tastes good. It's good for your gut biome. It's just fucking good for you. If you're going to do anything, I suggest drink bone broth. Either make it yourself, or as you've seen in previous videos, buy some that is powdered. We're getting down to the bottom and it's getting thick. But what I mean by thick, wow, my ears are burning, is the concentration of what I mix into my bone broth is, it's condensed near the bottom. That slurry is, if I was in cartoon land, I'd have steam coming out my ears. But let's go on to what's another good product for breaking your fast. I mentioned my salad. My salad's got some spinach in it. It's got some kale in it. Cartoon steam. But wow, it helps with your digestion. It's very easy on the stomach. It helps prevent constipation, and of course it's one of those foods that maintains your blood sugar. Believe it or not, eggs are another great way that you can break your fast. You can have a hard-boiled egg, you can have a scrambled egg, you have a fried egg, fry it with some butter, fry it in coconut oil, chop it up, mix it with something else, put it in a salad. Holy shit, there you go. Eggs does the body good. So get cracking. certain types of nuts, again, in the salad. Chia seeds, these are rich in different fatty acids and oil, and they're really good for you. So a little bit of fiber that isn't too difficult for your body to digest, and that's one of the main things you want to be careful of when you're breaking your fast. You don't want to be putting in protein or carbohydrate sources that are difficult for your body to have to digest, because of course you're just waking it up, so to speak. One of the staples that my wife utilizes to break her fast is fish. I usually make her a mixture of tuna, chopped up onion, chopped up pickles, a little pickle juice, maybe a little chipotle, and just a little bit of mayonnaise and salt and pepper. Mix that up, and that's what she breaks her fast with, along with the yogurt and bananas and a couple other things, but that's on the list. Now, I have a salad here, which is raw, and another great food to break your fast with is broccoli and cauliflower, but there's a difference here because you want those cooked. You want them to be able to be broken down and digested by your body as quickly and easily as possible without putting that digestive stress on, as I had mentioned a moment ago. So this one may surprise you a bit because, you know, in my research, I found it a little bit shocking too, but watermelon is great to break a fast with because obviously it's 91% water, but the actual fructose in this, the fructose in it, and I guess this is applicable to all fruit, but make a habit of not breaking your fast with just fruit. But again, the fructose in it is converted into glucose, and then your body utilizes glucogenesis to utilize that as energy. So again, don't take in a lot of fruit. Sometimes in my salad, I'll throw in an orange. And then again, don't just break your fast on a standalone food source such as the fruit. Speaking of which, the next thing that you could implement, and as I mentioned before, my wife likes to use bananas because they are an excellent form of protein. They've got some fiber, potassium, and they're nice and easy on your belly. And that's what it's all about, right? We don't want to stress out our gut because it's just had a long period of stress, but it's beneficial. So the other thing is fermented things. Yogurt is fermented in a way, but you don't want to take in a lot of dairy products. So kimchi, sauerkraut, a little bit of cottage cheese. Again, moderation. We're not sitting down after our fast and slamming down all this food. We want to introduce this food slowly. Like this bone broth, I've been literally working on it for about 10 or 15 minutes. Then that salad's going to get ate, and I'm going to enjoy that. And then a short time after that, I'll have that yogurt. I think I'm pretty much done with this though. Whoa! My goodness, eh? Steaming like a demon. Wow. And of course, you're incorporating healthy fats into breaking your fast. You've seen me have a bone broth, and a half hour later, I'll have a cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger. But again, lending itself to the concept of putting healthy fats in your bodies. Avocado is a great healthy fat. So those are 11 different things that you can utilize to break your fast in the most healthy, expedient way. So thanks for joining me. You take care of yourself. Remember to train hard and train smart. I'll see you next time. And I'm going to destroy this fucking salad.